Hello everyone, I am Dr. M. Deepa,
Hello.
PG and Research Department of Mathematics, Sri Sada College for Women, Autonomous, Salem 16th. We are going to see the topic, the solution of numerical, algebraic and transcendental equations. The first one is introduction. The solution of the equation of the form f of x equal to 0 occurs in the field of science, engineering and other applications. If f of x is a polynomial of degree 2 or more, we have formula to find the solution. But if f of x is a transcendental function, we do not have formula to obtain the solutions. When such type of the equation are there, we have some methods like bisection method, Newton-Raphson method, and the method of false position. Those methods are solved by using the theorem in theory of equations. That is, the theory of equations, that is, if f of x is continuous in the interval a comma b, and if f of a and f of b are opposite signs, then the equation f of x equal to 0 will have at least one real root between a and b. Next, bisection method. Let us suppose we have the equation of the form f of x equal to 0, in which solution lies between in the range of a comma b. Also, f of x is continuous and it can be algebraic or transcendental. If f of a and f of b are opposite sign, then there exists at least one root between a and b. If let f of b a positive and f of b negative, which implies at least one root exists between a and b. We assume that root of to be x naught equal to a plus b divided by 2. Check the sign of f of x naught between x naught and b. Subsequently, any one of these cases occur, x1 equal to a plus x naught divided by z, or x1 equal to x naught plus b divided by 2. Next one, when f of x1 is negative, the root lies between x0 and x1. Let the root be x2 equal to x0 plus x1 divided by 2. Again, f of x0, x2 negative. Then the root lies between x0 and x2. Next, let x3 equal to x0 plus x2 divided by 2 and so on. Repeat the process x0, x1, x2, x3 up to etc. whose the limit of convergence. In convergence is the exact root. The seven steps are discussed. The first one is find a and b, in which f of a and f of b are opposite sign for given equation using trial and error method. The second step, assume initial roots as x naught equal to a plus b divided by 2. The third step is if f of x naught is negative, the root lies between a and x naught, and take the root of x1 equal to x naught plus a divided by 2. The fourth step, if f of x naught is a positive, third step is f of x naught is a negative, x1 equal to x naught plus a divided by 2. Fourth step, f of x naught is a positive, then the root lies between x naught and b, and take the roots x1 equal to x naught plus b divided by 2. Fifth step is if f of x1 is negative, the root lies between x0 and x1, and let the root be x2 equal to x0 plus x1 divided by 2. If f of x2 is a negative, the root lies between x1, x0 and x1, and let the root be x0 x3 equal to x0 plus x2 divided by 2. The fifth and sixth difference from f of x1 is negative. F of x2 is a negative. The root lies between x0 plus x2 divided by 2. The value of x3 equal to x0 plus x2 divided by 2. Repeat the process until any two consecutive values are equal and hence the root. Next, find the root of the problems. Find the positive root of x cube minus x equal to 1. Correct to 4 decimal places by using the bisection method. The solution of let f of x equal to x cube minus x minus 1. We take the value of x equal to 0. Take the value of x equal to 0 up equal to 0 cube minus 0 minus 1 equal to the value of minus 1. The sign for negative. Take the value of x equal to 1. Therefore, f of 1 is equal to 1 cube minus 1 minus 1 equal to minus 1. The sign is negative. Next, the value of let x equal to 2. F of 2 equal to 2 cube minus 2 minus 1. The value of 5. This sign for positive. The sign for positive. The root lies between 1 and 2. The root lies between 1 and 2. We take the value of x0. The formula for x0 equal to a plus x0 equal to a plus b divide 2. A plus b divide 2. The value of a equal to 1, b equal to 2 equal to divided by 2 as initial root and proceed. That is, the function of f of 1.5 equal to 1.5 whole cube minus 1.5 minus 1. The value of 0.8750. The sign is negative. The sign is so positive. And then f of 1, the function of f of x equal to 1 minus the value of minus 1. The sign is negative. The root lies between 1 and 1.5. By x0 equal to 1 plus 1.5 divided by 2. The initial root and proceed. Next, the value of 1.25, 1 plus 1.5 divided by 2 equal to 1.25. A function of 1.25 equal to 1.25 whole cube minus 1.25 minus 1. The final value minus 0.2969. So, root lies between x1 between 1.25 and 1.5. Next, the value now x1 equal to 1.25 plus 1.5 divided by 2 equal to 1.3750. The apply for the functions f of 1.375 equal to 1.375 whole cube minus 1.375 minus 1. The value 0.2246. The positive sign. Therefore, the root lies between 1.375 and 1.31 25. Now x3 equal to 1.375 plus 1.3125 divided by 2 equal to 1.3438. The 1.348 substitute the value of functions. அப்ப f of 1.3438 equal to 0.082832. The sign for positive. The root lies between 1.3125 plus 1.3438 divided by 2 equal to 1.3282. Apply for the functions. X for the value of apply for the functions. The 1.3282 equal to 1.3282 whole cube minus 1.3282 minus 1, the value of final value of 0.014898. The sign for positive. Next, the root lies between 1.3125 1.3282 divided by 2 x5 1.3205. The apply for the functions upper negative signs. The root lies between 1.3204 and 1.3282. Next, now x power x6 and the root lies between 1.3204 plus 1.3282 divided by 2 x6 value of 1.3243. Apply for the functions, the sign for negative, so that the root lies between 1.3243 and first of all the x6 1.3282 divided by 2 equal to 1.3263 is the value of x7. X7 the value of functions of 1.3263 equal to the values positive. So that the root lies between 1.3243 and 1.3263. Now x8 equal to 1.3243 plus 1.3263 divided by 2. The x8 value of 1.3253. Apply for the functions is the positive values. Next, the root lies between 1.3244, 1.3243 and 1.3253 divided by x9 divided by 2. The final value of 1.3248. Apply for the functions is the positive signs. Next, so the root lies between 1.3243 and 1.3248. Up x10 the value of 1.3246. The function, the value for the functions, apply the value for the functions is the negative sign. So the root lies between 1.3248 and 1.3246 is the positive or negative. Appo 1.3248 and 1.3246 divided by 2 equal to 1.3247 is the x11 values. Apply for the functions is the negative values. Is the force, the root lies between 1.3247 and 1.3247 and 1.3248. x10 is the negative value for the negative, x11 value for the negative, and then take the value of 1.3247 x11. The root lies between x11 and is the positive root of x9. Upper 1 point, take the value of 1 upper x11 plus 1.3248 x9 values 1.3247 and 1.3248. The sign is the positive, the sign is a positive and sign for positive and negative signs. 1.3247 plus 1.3247 divided by 2 equal to 1.3247. The 4-digit the values for the same. Therefore, the approximation root is 1.32475. So the root lies between 0.5 and 1. Therefore, x naught equal to 0.5 plus 1 and divided by 2 equal to 0.75. So that the root lies between 0.5 and 0.75 equal to x1 for the 0.5 plus 0.75 divided by 2. Therefore, 0.625. The next one, the function of f of 0.625 equal to the function of 0.625 minus cos of 0.625. The value of minus 0.18596. So that the root lies between is the sign for the negative sign. So that the root lies between 0.625 and 0.750 is the positive signs. The x2 equal to 0.625 plus 0.750 divided by 2. The value of x2 equal to 0.6875. Apply for the functions. F of 0.685 equal to minus 0.085335. So is the negative signs. So that the root lies between 0.6875 and the positive root of 0.750 is the x1, the value of minus 0.1 is the negative sign. So that the x naught values 0.750. The root lies between x3 equal to 0.6875 plus 0.750 divided by 2. The x3 value of 0.71875. Apply for the functions. F of 0.71875 equal to 0.718. The x values 0.71875 minus cos of 0.71875 equal to minus 0.033879 is the negative, is for the negative signs. So that the positive sign for the 0.x naught values 0.750. So that the root lies between 0.71, x3 value of 0.71875. Then x naught value of 0.750 divided by 2. The x4 value of 0.73438. Apply for the functions. 0.73438 is equal to minus 0.0078664 is the negative signs. So the is the x3 x4 the sign for the negatives, x5 x3 for the values for the negative signs, x4 value for the negative signs. So that the root lies between 0.7343 x4 values and x naught values. Then x5 equal to 0.742190. Apply for the functions. The function of 0.74219. Apply for the 74. Function x5 values of the 0.742190. Apply for the x5 values the functions. The sign of positives the sign values for the sign values for positive. அப்ப x6 equal to the root lies the x6 equal to the 0.373 for the root lies between 0.3438. The root lies be 0.438 and is the 0.42190 is the positive, the value for the negative. Appa the root lies between 0.73438 and 0.742190. The value x power 6 x6 the value of 0.73829. Apply for the x6 the functions equal to minus 0.001335, so that the root lies between 0.73829 0.74216 is the x6 is a negative, x5 equal to positive. The find the value of x5. Take the value of x5 and x5 and x6. Take the value of x5 x6. The root lies between 0.73829 and 0.7402. The x8 equal to 0.73925. Apply for the functions 0.00275593, and therefore x9 equal to the continue the process. X9 equal to 0.7388. The root lies between 0.7388 is the 4-digit equal to same. The final root is 0.7388 is the time.